I think we're back, guys. So we're going to play this again. Sorry about that. If you hear that happen again, let me know. I started over. Cowboys don't cry, and heroes don't die. Good always wins, again and again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. Oh, if life were like the movies, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. You're legit this time, 'cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, 'cause the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Alright, thanks for coming back. I gave you my love, but that wasn't enough to hold your heart. Hey, Miss Janet, good to see you. When times got rough, and tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through, like I hoped we would. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, 'cause the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. No, the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. All right, I think we've got the bugaboos out. If it happens again, let me know. I'll try to keep my eye on as best I can, and then we just have to restart and come back in where we left off. All right, it's about to get hotter than a hoochie coochie up in here. Who's ready for it? Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Here I can. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much of muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I'd settle for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. That's right. I'm trying my best, cuz we're singing it as best I can. All right, I know people like this song, but I didn't realize how much people like this next one. I probably had more requests, or they said that this was their favorite Alan Jackson song. It's a little tough for me to sing, but I'm gonna have to do it for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. Midnight in Montgomery, Silver Eagle, lonely road. I was on my way to Mobile for a big New Year's Eve show. I stopped for just a minute to see a friend outside of town. Well, I call her up, I found his name, I felt the wind die down, and a drunk man in a cowboy hat took me by surprise, wearing shiny boots, a nudie suit, and haunted eyes. He said, "Friend, it's good to see you. It's nice to know you care." Then the wind picked up and he was gone. Or was he ever really there? 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. I'll do it next, Kim. I just hear that whippoorwill, see the stars light up the purple sky, and feel that lonesome chill. 'Cause when the wind is right, you'll hear a song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight in Montgomery, he's always singing there. Did you guess right, Andrew? I'm curious. Well, I climbed back on that eagle, took one last look around. The red tail lights, the shadow moves slow across the ground, and off somewhere a midnight train slowly passing by. I can hear that whistle moaning. I'm so lonesome I could cry. 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill, see the stars light up the purple sky, and feel that lonesome chill. 'Cause when the wind is right, you'll hear a song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight in Montgomery, he's always singing there. He's always always singing there. Oh, Hank's always singing there. I feel like I should be going moo-ha-ha-ha-ha at the end of that one. It's about the only country song that's in a minor key. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. All the people that said they love that song. And Cam wanted me to do It's 5 o'clock somewhere, so I'm going to try that one. And then after that, I'm going to do a gospel song, because a little bit later in life, Alan Jackson put out a gospel album, and somebody on Facebook wanted me to do one of the gospel songs. I'm going to do that for them in just a minute. 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Hey, Andy. Good to see you, man. I don't know if I had that one pulled up. Maybe I did. All right, here we go. Cam, make sure you sing the Jimmy Buffett part. The sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime, but it's July, getting paid by the hour, getting older by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I'd like to call him something, but I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phones were me, you can tell them I just sailed away. And pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab, and be back at work before 2. At a moment like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do? I said, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. He don't care, and I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. What time zone am I in? What country am I in? It doesn't matter, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always 5 o'clock in Margaritaville, come to think of it. I heard that. You've been there, haven't you? Yes, sir, I seen your boat there. I've been to Margaritaville a few times. All right, that's good. Stumble my way back. Okay, just want to make sure you can keep it between the navigational beacons, between the buoys. I got it. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's go. Crank it up. Funny you should ask, Cam. I love it. hope you enjoyed that one. A camera special request there. Hey, Dagan, hope you're good. We just sung It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And I don't think it's 5 o'clock in Texas where you're at, but pretty cool. All right, so as I said, somebody else requested that I do a gospel song, so it's always good to put one on the program. So we're going to do one. It's about what, country life's about that, church and chicken and trucks and boats and all that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. If I ever use Bad Dog Beer Company. I did. It's been a long time since I used them. I haven't tried very much of their stuff. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Have we trials and temptations? Is there trouble anywhere? We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Can we find a friend so faithful who will all our sorrow share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. Who liked the gospel songs? We'll send this one out to all of the people who've ever owned a Mercury. Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I do. Go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. Crazy about Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Thank you, Andrew. Well, the girl I love stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. Just heard he had a Mercury. Thanks, Eric. George's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh, let's go. Hey, Captain Mormon, good to see you. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. We're doing Alan Jackson songs tonight. We did Devil Went Down to Georgia last week, but we'll do it another time. Thank you for the request, though. Well, hey now, mama, you look so fine. Riding around in your Mercury 49. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Hey, Tam, good to see you. I'll play it back. All right, who's on the Mercury out there? I don't know if my dad ever had one or not. Tam, you may have had a Mercury. Well, my baby went out, she didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, come a cruising home. She's crazy about a Mercury. Yeah, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh, Cruz now. Love a good honky-tonk piano solo. Yeah, I know he likes his Fords. Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I do. I'd go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. Crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Hey, J. Cruz. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Yeah, I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. All right, I need a full report there, J. Cruz. What are you having for dinner, sir? Because I'm getting hungry. All right, I'm going to fade that one out because there's a whole nother minute of music. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that and are having a good time tonight. I got some more good songs picked out for you that we'll do shortly. As soon as I can catch my breath. Take a sip of water. I'll send this one out to my wife. Oh, eggs and rice. That's good. And then like a little rice, eggs and rice. So let's see. I'll send this one out to my wife. For 23 years, almost 24 years, we've been living on love. Oh man, it's got good protein and carbs. That's all you need, man. Those are good staple foods. Here we go. Two young people without a thing say some vows and spread their wings. They settle down on just what they need, living on love. She don't care about what's in style. She just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Children gone, but still they sing, side by side in that front porch swing, living on love. He can't see anymore, she can barely sweep the floor. Hand in hand they'll walk through that door, just living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough living on love. No, it doesn't take much when you get enough living on love. Oh, yes. Send that one out to my wife and all of you guys who are out there living on love. Cheers. Send this one out to my dad. This next one, Chasing That Neon Rainbow. Daddy want a radio. He tuned it to a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Mama used to sing to me. She taught me that sweet harmony. Now she worries 'cause she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Just singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. An Atlas and a coffee cup, 5 pickers and an old Dodge truck. Heading down to Houston for a show on Saturday night. This overhead is killing me. Half the time I sing for free. When the crowd's into it, Lord, it make this thing I'm doing seem right. Just standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Daddy's got a radio he wanted 30 years ago. He said, son, I just know we're gonna hear you singing on it someday. Well, I made it up to Music Row. Oh, Lord, don't the wheels turn slow. Still, I wouldn't trade a minute. I wouldn't have it any other way. Just show me to the stage. I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. Welcome back. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Oh, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Good old classic right there. All right, we're going to slow it down a little bit, and this one is a very powerful song, and it just shows, you know, that Alan Jackson just writes with his heart. Just whatever comes to his mind, he can think of this a good story or whatever emotions he's going through at the time. And this one was about 9/11, and we're coming up on the 20th anniversary of that, if you can believe it. Some very powerful words. Where were you when the world stopped turning? That moment changed the course of everything from there on out. One of the lines in the song talks about where you standing in front of a class of children teaching. That's exactly what I was doing when that happened. So we all kind of took a little reflection and introspection after those events, for sure. Hey Ryan, good to see you. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Or at least bring back some memories, make you think anyway, for sure. Yeah, I was teaching 9th graders. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Were you in the yard with your wife and children, or working on some stage in LA? Did you stand there in shock at the sight of that black smoke rising against that blue sky? Did you shout out in anger or fear for your neighbor? Or did you just sit down and cry? Did you weep for the children that lost their dear loved ones? Pray for the ones who don't know? Did you rejoice for the people who walk from the rubble and sob for the ones left below? Did you burst out in pride for the red, white, and blue, and the heroes who died just doing what they do? Did you look up to heaven for some kind of answer and look at yourself and what really matters? I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, or driving down some cold interstate? Didn't you feel guilty 'cause you're a survivor in a crowded room? Did you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you love her? Did you dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes, hope it never happened, and close your eyes and not go to sleep? Did you notice the sunset for the first time in ages, or speak to some stranger on the street? Did you lay down at night and think of tomorrow, or go out and buy you a gun? Did you turn off that violent old movie you're watching and turn on I Love Lucy reruns? Did you go to a church and hold hands with some strangers, stand in line and give your own blood? Did you just stay home and cling tight to your family? Thank God you had somebody to love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Ooh, I tell you, that's one that'll give you some chills. Makes you think, too. hard to transition from that one, but we're going to move on and transition, and we're going to do the cornbread and chicken song. You guys know the cornbread and chicken song? I bet you'll know it when I play it. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Ryan. I was rolling wheels and shifting gears round that Jersey turnpike. Barney stopped me with his gun 10 minutes after midnight. Said, sir, you broke the limit in that rusty old truck. I don't know about that accent, son. Just where did you come from? I said, where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of front porch sitting. Where I come from, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Me too, Andrew. Well, I was south of Detroit City. I pulled into this country kitchen, tried their brand of barbecue. The sign said finger licking. Well, I paid the tab and the lady asked me how'd I like my biscuit. I'll be honest with you, ma'am, it ain't like mama fixed it. Cause where I come from, here's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of front porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Ooh, how many country folks we got out there? Loves that cornbread and chicken. I was chasing sun on 101 somewhere around Ventura. I lost a universal joint and I had to use my finger. This tall lady asked me, stopping, have I plans for dinner? I said, no thanks, man, back home we like the girls that sing soprano. Cause where I come from, here's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of front porch sitting. Where I come from, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from. Hey Jason, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. I was headed home on 65 somewhere around Kentucky. The CB rang with a bobtail rig that's rolling on like thunder. Well, I answered him and he asked me, aren't you from out of Tulsa? I said, no, you might have seen me there. I just dropped a load of salsa. I said, where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of front porch picking. Where I come from, hey, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from, yes, cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of back porch picking. Where I come from, trying to make a living and working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from, where I come from, yeah, where I come from. A lot of front porch sitting, staring up at heaven. Where I come from. Where I come from, trying to make a living. That's a fun one to sing. All right, we got another one that's going to elicit some good memories, I hope, for you. The line that gets me is, remember when 30 seemed so old, now looking back is just a stepping stone. And boy, is that true. I thought I was old when I got to 30. Now I'm not. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. A little Remember When. Oh, listen to that mandolin. That's popping. Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate it. Remember when I was young and so were you, and time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love, then you cried. Remember when? Remember when? We vowed the vows and walked the walk and gave our hearts. Made the start and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born. Life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little feet was the music we danced to week, brought back the love we found, trust that we'd never give it up. Remember when? Remember when 30 seems so old now, looking back, it's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turn gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had, and we'll remember when. Remember when? Remember when? Oh man. I mean, I agree. What a great song. That's some of the, you listen to the words of these things and they'll just cut you deep, cut you deep. We gotta speed it up a little bit. We gotta do one for Beer Times with Scott. Scott, this one's for you. Hey, Lily Mae. Thank you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Here we go. Summertime, boys. Well, I'm gonna raise a fuss. I'm gonna raise a holler about working all summer just to try to earn a dollar. Yeah, every time I call my baby to try to get a date, my boss says, no dice, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mama, papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you want a music car to go riding next Sunday. Thank you, Walt. I didn't go to work, told my boss I was sick. Now we can't use a car cause you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I get the summertime blues in August when I gotta go back to work. I got one more week, I'll be out for the summer. I'm gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a vacation. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Yeah, I called my congressman and he said, quote, I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Oh, if I haven't sung your favorite Alan Jackson song tonight, please let me know. I'll see if I can get it on for you. There's a few I haven't done yet. A fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler about working all summer just to try to earn a dollar. Yes, sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Yeah, sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. No, there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, man, hope you enjoyed that. I got a couple that I wanted to do because, you know, I like them. So I'm going to do one right now. See if you remember this one. This is one of his first ones. If I can get it started here. He's taking out an ad in the paper. They don't do that anymore. Excuse me, ma'am, can you help me? I need to place an ad with you today. No, ma'am. Tomorrow may be too late. I'd like to have it started right away. What's that? No, this is personal. I'm not buying or selling anything. Yes, ma'am. I know just what to say. I wrote it down. This is how it should read. Wanted one good-hearted woman to forgive imperfection in the man that she loved. Wanted just one chance to tell her how much he still loves her. He can't be sorry enough. What's that? No, that's all I want to say. I just hope these few lines will get to her. Yes, ma'am. She means everything. I hope she comes back when she reads these words. Hey, Miss Lisa. Wanted one good-hearted woman to forgive imperfections in the man that she loves. Wanted just one chance to tell her how much he still loves her. He can't be sorry enough. Wanted. Oh man, I think my voice is about to go out on that one. I saw That'd Be All Right. I know that one, but I haven't practiced that one, Andrew. I'm gonna have to take a pass on that. I know the chorus, but a lot of times I found out doing this karaoke, I think I know the song, and then I get into the verses like, I don't really know how this goes. I reckon, I could sing along with somebody, but trying to do it solo is kind of tough. That's one that I had, but I haven't practiced it yet. So let's see what else I got on my queue here. I don't know if I can do this one or not, but I'm going to try it because it's a very true song. Somebody killed country music. We're going to do a little old George Strait, Alan Jackson duet. I'm going to do both parts. Nobody saw him running from 16th Avenue. They never found the fingerprint or the weapon that was used. Thank you, Miss Lisa. But someone killed country music, cut out its heart and soul. They got away with murder down on Music Row. The almighty dollar and a lust for worldwide fame slowly killed tradition, and for that someone should hang. I gotta work that night, Bob. I'm sorry. I'll try to come another night. They all say not guilty, but the evidence will show that murder was committed down on Music Row. For the steel guitars no longer cry, and the fiddles barely play, but drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Old Hank wouldn't have a chance on today's radio, since they committed murder down on Music Row. They thought no one would miss it once it was dead and gone. They said no one would buy them old drinking and cheating songs. Oh, I still love them. Well, there ain't no justice in it, and the hard facts are cold. That murder's been committed down on Music Row. Oh, the steel guitars no longer cry, and you can't hear fiddles play, with drums and rock and roll guitars mixed right up in your face. Why the hag, he wouldn't have a chance on today's radio, since they committed murder down on Music Row. Why they'd even tell the possum to back up and go back home. There's been an awful murder down on Music Row. All right, folks, I hope you have had a good evening. You had a good start to your weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to do one more song and take us out of here with it. Next Friday, I'm planning on being back. We will do as many patriotic songs for Memorial Day that I can figure out how to do them justice. So we'll definitely do some. We probably won't do the whole show that way. So if you've got some other requests, but we'll entertain those for sure. But I hope to see you back next Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And we're going to do a fun song to get out of here with. A little Who's Cheating Who? Everywhere you look, you can write a book on the trouble with a woman and a man. But you cannot impose, you can't stick your nose onto something that you don't understand. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. I thought I knew her well, I really couldn't tell that she had another lover on her mind. You see, it felt so right when she held me tight. Oh, how could I be so blind? But still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, and who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right to someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. Guitar. Guitar playing right there. A heart is on the line each and every time. Love is stolen in the shadows of the night. Though it's wrong and long, it keeps going on as long as they keep it out of sight. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. Yeah. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, whose car is parked next door. I appreciate you hanging around the whole time. Have a great weekend. Last time, here we go. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. Makes you whose car is parked next door. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I thought I had it at the end. Thank you guys so much. Have a great evening.